Everything is lined up. We are ready to go in 5, 4, 3, 2. Ha.
There we go.
Hello everyone, Eric Watson here, freelance writer, player of games, writer of words, recorder of videos, and tabletop role-playing aficionado. Welcome to our weekly live-streamed Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition online role-playing adventures. Joined as always by my wonderful friends, Chris, playing Valrobin, the Elijah Bard of Eloquence.
Hello.
Heather, playing Frey, the halfling barbarian of the beasts / fighter.
Hello.
Rochelle, playing Celeste, the half-orc sun soul monk.
Hello.
Raymond, playing Edmund, the human alchemist artificer.
Hello.
And I had notes about your birthdays that I had not deleted from last week, so I do not get to talk about your birthdays this week. And Reese playing Thimbleweed, the gnome swarmkeeper ranger.
Still the same age as last week.
We stream our sessions all live on YouTube every Friday. Watch all of our D&D sessions here on YouTube. Read weekly session recaps at roguewatson.com and watch my behind-the-scenes No Players Allowed live series Crafting Icewind Dale every Monday and Thursday. Head on over to our live post-session discussion Frostside chat after our show tonight. And also listen to all of these live D&D shows with the Rogue Watson podcast, available wherever you get your podcasts. Follow me on Twitter at Rogue Watson and join our official Discord server with invite link into the description below. If you'd like to support the channel, please check out patreon.com/RogueWatson. Patrons get exclusive access to private videos, custom 5e content, and participate in monthly DM roundtables. Join and unlock future stretch goals that include original adventures and private patron D&D games. Shouts to new patrons this week, Roll Player Roll. For our campaign, we use Roll20.net. For video chat, we use Discord, and for streaming, I use Open Broadcaster software with Streamlabs. Our music is by Kevin MacLeod. Amazing original character art was done by Jimmy McClure. Previously on Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden. Stymied by...
Died.
You almost died. Stymied by the... There's still a chance for that. Stymied by the locked door in the lift room, the marshals explored a mining storage room to the east, where Frey got her hands on a box of dynamite. To the north, they found a break room covered in shimmering webs. A large, tantalizing cocoon drew Frey into the middle of the webbing, where several spiders materialized out of the ethereal plane and attacked. Their venomous fangs proved painful, but the party quickly rallied and made short work of them. The cocoon held a dead, gray-skinned gnome with some gems, but they soon found a live one hidden in a nearby room. He was a deep gnome, and part of an adventuring party that tunneled up from the Underdark. They found and looted the arcane laboratory, but weren't able to get much further due to traps and monsters. After a short rest at the campsite, the deep gnome led the way into Gaunt's laboratory, where the other gnomes were gathered. When the party asked about the orb that Valin was searching for, one of the gnomes suddenly turned hostile, summoning an earth elemental. When Edmund whipped her closer to them, a ghost emerged from the gnome's body. Valin recognized the form of Ness Lantimir, the long-lost member of the Arcane Brotherhood whom had stolen the orb and whom the others had been chasing. The ghost entered Valin's body, marveling at her increased magical powers since her transformation. She summoned otherworldly tentacles, causing angry spirits to rip themselves out of the gnomes, and a monstrous insect hatchling to burst out of Thimbleweed. The tentacles snatched the orb from the gnome's body and the insectoid from Thimbleweed. Then the party watched as their possessed former ally teleported away, leaving them to deal with the chaos in her wake.
Wait, transformation?
Well, that sounds horrifying.
Yeah.
It's not great. We're not in a good spot.
Things went 0 to 60 last week.
Well, transformation meaning you, last Valin and any of you knew that this woman was not a ghost that could possess people. So clearly something happened.
You said whenever the ghost went into Valin after her transformation, meaning Valin has transformed.
This might have been a problem on sentence structuring on my part.
Okay.
Also, your recap does not paint a picture at all of what happened to Thimbleweed. If you wanted to recap that for Rochelle.
There was...
Oh, yeah.
I did mention it in passing, but yeah, Thimbleweed was... well, why don't you describe what happened, Thimbleweed, since you're currently writhing on the ground from this?
I had a little something, a little guy.
just sort of burst out from the cavity area, and then I got transformed into an insect critter.
He has a hole in his chest.
I have a
And
whole
he's a giant cockroach.
The bugs, if I
Bugs.
remember correctly, the bugs themselves are stitching you back up.
This is a
right
game
now,
of
right?
telephone where
That's
nobody's
right.
quite sure what actually.
Each telling changes a little bit.
stitched up.
None of this sounds like something I want in my party. So
Why?
we're all just gonna we're all gonna vote on Thimbleweed is out now, right?
That's
Wait
right.
is out now.
That's the next step.
We don't want Brundlefly in our team, so yeah.
And then we've now got an earth elemental that's not being controlled by anything, so it's about to go ham on all of us.
Yes.
And
And
then
he's from blackness too, right?
yeah.
So
And
That's right,
then
yes,
now
tentacles.
tentacles. There's tentacles that are gonna try to eat us.
yeah, so when she did some kind of magical effect and opened some kind of vortex into a black hole dimension of infinite cold and nastiness, and these just otherworldly tentacles emerged. So this whole area has been obscured and darkened, and also Valen was your light source. Literally, she had cast the light spell, and then she disappeared after these events, so your light is now gone. So it is exceptionally dark in here. It's dark, there are tentacles everywhere. Thimbleweed is not dead, but not in great shape. As
Jason in chat just came up with a great one. Thimblefly.
That's right. He's Thimblefly.
As his bugs have at least repaired him for the time being. However, you guys do have a large earth elemental, which you already did attack a little bit. It is taken some damage. That is currently rampaging, and then all of your gnome, some of them, which was the buddy you were talking to before, and then a bunch of others that he was introducing to you, all just, their bodies tore apart from the inside as these nasty-looking ghosts with these skull faces like flew out, and obviously they look like they're not here for a good time.
So
Good
right
if
now,
I throw
I'm
my dynamite, right?
On your
more
turn, you
insect
can
than man, right?
do what you want. What were you saying, Reese?
With all my insects swarming around me, I'm more insect than man right now.
I think that's fair to say.
They're just
So we left off last time in the middle of combat. So we are still in this same initiative order. And all the events that I just described were literally had just happened like seconds ago. And now it is Valravan's turn. Now, Valravan, you are in Black Hole Tentacle Land.
Ooh.
You took a wrong turn.
We're all in Black Hole Tentacle Land.
And when you start your turn in Black Hole Tentacle Land, it's disturbingly cold where this black hole emanates from. And you take... not that cold, I guess. It's mildly discomforting. You take 3 cold damage.
Alright, I'm also resistant to cold damage, so I'll take 1.
Keep flexing.
It's
I dare the DM to try to kill Valravan.
right.
Lay off of me for a little while.
Yeah.
Is that it? Are the tentacles not doing anything to me currently?
They may do more things depending on what you do, but that is all they do for now. The tentacles don't do anything yet.
Okay.
But it's the just being in this space that is discomforting. Damaging, one might
You
say.
lovingly.
Okay. What was I going to do? I was going to do something.
And I am going to read the description of this spell because it's just fucking amazing. A gateway to the dark between the stars, a region infested with unknown horrors. The void is filled with a cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area, and creatures fully within the area are blinded.
Oh, that's also good to know. I'm blind right now.
Blinded by the dark.
The dark.
about to be slurped.
That's
And
right.
slurping noises, yeah.
I don't
It's
want
like a
to
hole type of a thing, and there's tentacles coming out of the hole.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A hole of infinite darkness. Or what did I say? A black void.
Mm-hmm.
A gateway to the dark between the stars. Sphere of blackness and bitter cold.
Isn't
Is
that
this the Hunger of
space?
Hadar spell?
Stop metagaming this.
It is, isn't it?
Valravn, it is your turn.
Valravn will sort of fall backwards a bit, backing away from the terrifying darkness and slurping tentacles.
It's fair.
And once he
Oh, the
can
tentacles
see,
are slurping.
the tentacles, I assume, but it's hard to say.
Valravn started slurping just to make sure he's part of everything.
Yep. And once he is out of it and can see, he will begin writing in his book about the terrible darkness, the void which called to the heroes. But the words of the green-skinned bard
Green.
calmed that void, sent that inky blackness to the plane from whence it came, and it was no more. He's going to attempt to, I don't know if it's going to work or not, because I don't know what level the spell is, but he's going to attempt to dispel the tentacle blackness.
I appreciate you not looking it up. Lucky for you.
I didn't look it up. I am listening to a D&D podcast, and one of the characters has the Hunger of Hadar spell, and
Too
they
many
have
podcasts for you.
They have talked about it in a similar method that you did. That's what made me think of it, because they were just talking about it today. Thank you very much.
Cool spell. The cool spell
is.
that Valravn has successfully dispelled.
All right.
Because of his magic shenanigans, that void, that gateway between the stars, the tentacles just slowly kind of, the tentacles all retract as the whole thing just like collapses in on itself.
Thank you.
Yeah. I was about to say, we got it.
You don't get to let me use any more slurping noises, so you're gonna get all the slurps right now.
You're done with slurps. All spell done slurps.
I have been dispelled of slurps.
Valravn's turn was just right to help us out.
Yeah.
That was really fortuitous for you all to have him go
Yeah,
next right after that.
And then Valravn will read some more. As Valravn laid eyes on the
Third person.
the terrible. He's writing. It's a story. It's not a first person story. The terrible sight of the Thimbleweed's mangled corpse, covered in insects. He knew yet that Thimbleweed
Thimblewood or wouldn't.
would.
Don't Thimblewood, but Thimblewood wouldn't.
May yet survive, as his will to live was strong. And Thimbleweed's gonna get a bardic inspiration.
Thank you. If you can shove it through the massive insects.
That's exactly.
Instark starts spelling out every letter that you just said in response.
Alright, that will do it for me.
All right. The tentacle nightmare is gone, but the fun has only just begun. As we have one of these lovely skull-faced ghosts scream its way up right in front of you, Frey.
Yep.
But instead of reaching out with claw or anything else, it just opens its jaw wide and throws its head back and lays out this just horrifying screeching sound as its face just elongates into a mask of pure terror. Let me get out my cone. Oh, stupid Valravn, you ran too far away.
Brave, 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 brave. I love it.
And I need everyone in this cone.
Are you trying to frighten me?
I am trying to frighten you.
I have advantage on saving throws against being frightened.
Really? Well, that might help you here.
I have a racial trait called brave.
I can't see the cone, so
Yeah, we're in the dark. You
wonderful.
can't see your stupid cone.
Well, y'all need to light something up, and I'm telling you right now, y'all are in it. Like I said, Valen was your light source, and she is gone now, so that's part of the terror. You might even be more feared. Watch yourselves, I'll give you disadvantage. I need all of you, except for Valravn, to give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Is this magic?
It is magic, yes.
All right. As I'm passed out, I'm going to use my gnome cunning.
I'm still sort of a gnome, damn it.
That's right.
You got the cunning.
I may be mostly beetle now, but
Wits are still about me.
God damn it.
Oh!
turns out the beetles amassing
Yeah.
inside of my colon are more wise than I am.
Do you have advantage?
Unless you have something that gives you advantage.
I have
Think-
gnome cunning.
Yeah, he has gnome cunning. Frey had something
Brave.
brave. Halfling thing. Thimbleweed, who is in the worst shape of you all.
Yeah,
I
Thimbleweed
was-
cannot be afraid right now. He is beyond fear.
Ironically,
I was
the one
wise enough to already die.
Yeah, I can't be any more afraid. I've seen death. Ironically, the one that Chris gave Bardic Inspiration to is the one who doesn't need to
Didn't
use it
need
right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, I could use it just for fun.
So,
I'd like to use my reaction to add my intelligence modifier.
ooh.
I realized that I could just plug my ears up and not be feared.
That is a flash of genius.
Brilliant. Close your eye. Yeah, it's the Ark of the Covenant.
Yep.
Let's see. So, remind me again. You as a react. You don't actually roll anything for this, right?
Nope. It's plus intelligence modifier, which is 3.
Intelligence modifier is a 3. All right. So you actually made a 14.
Nice.
That is gonna have to save. Nice. Brilliant use of Flash of Genius. All right. So just the ladies, Frey and Celeste. You all. Let's see.
Ghosts are scary.
Yep. You must take. You drop whatever you're holding and become frightened for the duration. While frightened by the spell, you must take the dash action and move away from you. A creature must. Oh, from the. I guess the person who did the spell. By the safest available route on each of its turns, unless there is nowhere to move, the creature ends its turn in a location where it doesn't have line of sight to you. The creature can make a wisdom saving throw to try to end the effect. And
Great.
that, yeah, is all it does on its turn. So we go to Thimbleweed. Little skull on y'all's thing. No, you're not rolling death save, sir.
Oh, okay.
You are, you have been knitted together by your insects
Oh, right.
and have grown anew. You have been reduced. You have been reduced to 1 hit point, which is still a tenuous situation, but
Okay.
you are actually conscious, so you were able to use your gnome cutting and all that good stuff.
I
You
see.
definitely feel like you have changed due to these events.
Coughing out beetles as I stand up.
You're the mummy right now. You're just
I got the act.
Yeah, they
He
just
just like opens his mouth and all the little scare beetles come out.
yeah. That is gnarly.
Am I still just being swarmed with beetles right now?
You tell me.
Okay. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna light a torch.
Okay.
Do we even have a torch?
Do we even have a torch?
I've used dark vision for so long.
right.
If we stay in the dark, though, does the
I
fear
do.
thing actually go off? Because we can't see because we're in the dark. So therefore, we wouldn't really have to
Oh,
move.
Now, all of a sudden, now that you're in the dark, you can't. You've been able to see this whole fucking time through the whole campaign, but now, oh no, wait, we're in the dark. I can't see my
Hey,
source of fear.
You're the one who took our light source away. So
I believe most of you have dark vision and can see just fine.
I can turn that shit off.
I know Edmund can't
yeah.
see shit right now, though.
I'll light a torch and throw it on the ground near me, and then kneel down and start coughing again.
Source.
Chat's coming up with some more names for you, Reese. Beetleweed, Thimble Juice.
Thimble juice. That's fucking good. All right, I'm gonna put that torch down. Say here. That give y'all some light. The light. Oh no, sorry, it needs to be more light, doesn't it? Torch has
Yes.
bright light. Now we got some light.
Mm.
Alright, should be more lit up now. Edmund, it is your turn.
He's going to attempt to stab the earth golem.
Better. Certainly can attempt that. 21 does hit. Despite its
It's gonna
rocky
bounce
exterior.
2.
So, sorry, it's the first two numbers is to the earth.
Yeah, 9, unless he happens to be resistant to fire damage or something. And then 8 bounces to the number 2.
Okay. They both appear to take that full damage. Neither of them seem to care much for the pain. By which I mean they don't register the pain, not that they're not enjoying the pain. You know what I mean?
Oh, wait, let me do one more thing real quick.
No! Good. What you wanna do?
I'm going to attempt to move the earth golem 5 feet away from me.
All right,
Making
Earth
the ground-
Golem. Are you gonna really let this or Earth Elemental? Don't.
Huh?
Sorry, I'm trying to roleplay the Earth Elemental. Like, there is no fucking way you're about to turn the Earth and move an Earth Elemental. Not on my watch.
It doesn't say anything about size.
It doesn't. I'm just trying to think of how ridiculous this is. You're trying to be more master of the Earth than it is.
Yep.
All right, it does look pretty strong, but I've certainly shit the bed on this one before. Tell me you got something here.
Crit fail, crit fail, crit fail.
It just moves. Yeah, it just moves. There's no condition against being moved. Alright, let's see. Normal, save. Oh my god!
It's a crit
I'm
fail.
master of the earth.
You are Master of the Earth. I assume you want to shove it away from you?
Yeah, 5 feet.
It looks weird too, because it's just like feet are like, you know, almost going into the ground, unless it just kind of like scoots back. just like the ground
rocks
undulates
roll
underneath.
backwards.
Yeah. He's on skates or something. You've been nailing with that like so many times. This one actually shimmers for a second. You see kind of a protective magical armor go around its body. Let's use that. That's all it does on its turn. And same for this one. Just kind of shimmers for a second, like vibrates, and then this magical armor appears. And then it's Frey's turn.
So I dropped my axe.
Indeed. And
So
you have to...
Lose my night vision.
let's see.
You just like roll your eyes as you carefully place your axe on the ground.
Mhm.
You must take the dash
All
action
right.
and move away from this number 2 in the safest available route. And
I
if
feel
you...
like she'd be more like the King Arthur thing, like smash it into the rocks right
nice.
How far do we have to move away? Do we have to dash like?
It just says you must take the dash action and move away by the safest available route on each of its turns, unless there's nowhere to move. So presumably you have to move... Yeah, it's going to screw you over because you move so far.
Yeah, your dash action is
I
what,
guess.
120 feet?
Yeah, it
Something
just
like that?
fucking takes off into the next fucking dungeon.
there. Yeah, I'm 80, so
Wow.
all right. So
The good news is if you break line of sight at the end of your turn, you can repeat the save.
30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70,
Now, correct me if
75,
I'm wrong, but this
80.
does trigger his attack of opportunity, right? Because she's moving on
Yeah.
her turn. She's not being moved.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's see if you
yeah.
kill me.
So there's a good chance that because the white and the earth elemental will get a chance to use their reaction.
No, the earth elemental wasn't next to me anymore. Edmund had pushed it back.
Oh, I thought he was. Well, he's still adjacent if they're on the corner.
Oh,
touching.
yeah, I was right there.
Yeah.
All right, do your thing.
All
See
right.
if you kill me before I even run.
The white will try first by reaching out with a wispy. Actually, you know what? I like this. Well, let's see if he hits. 14.
No.
Not okay. Let's go. There's a quicker way to switch between these. Drop down. The earth elemental will try to just slam his big fists.
That'll do it.
Oh, 16 bludgeoning damage. Just crushes you as you flee back.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, I'm really glad you didn't hit with the white, because you probably would have killed me.
Yeah. What a nasty combo.
Real damn close. All right, so my 80 gets me down here. So let me roll my
Which is a
advantage.
safe place to be. Relatively.
So it's the wisdom saving throw?
It is a wisdom saving throw, yes.
Of course, it's the one I'm flat in, you asshole.
How to take out the barbarian
With the wisdom saving throw.
with wisdom saving throws.
So do I have to keep running even though I'm out of line of sight now, or am I feel like I'm safe here?
I believe. Let's see.
How does that work?
Yeah, that's a good question. Let's see. Do your spell.
My axe is in the frickin' rocks.
It just says if the creature ends its turn in a location where it doesn't have line of sight, the creature can make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
I don't know if you have to keep spending your dash action running away. That I don't know if that's the
Okay.
case.
You need to take away my night vision.
Oh, because you don't have the axe anymore.
Yeah, you maybe put it in the rocks.
I'm not gonna. You'll have it for now. It's fine. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to change that around. All right, you just saw your barbarian drop her axe and run back down the cave, taking a harsh smack from the earth elemental.
She ran past each of you. You just heard nope, 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 nope.
Which this thing,
Beat up other people besides me.
and it is a target-rich environment, and you know what? It is not necessarily allied with these ghost creatures either. So I'm actually going to include all of you and see what it's going to target. All right, so the first attack, it's actually going to smack the one that feared you all.
That is concentration.
Yeah, I wonder if its attacks are magical. Don't think they are. 14. Because it has non-magical attacks, even though I think it's a magic. I don't know, that's a weird situation. It does take some damage, and then you're right, that is a concentration spell, which means the white has to leave. Make a
Please
con
fail,
save.
please fail. Please fail. Please fail.
Be handy.
That would be nice.
Nope, it still has concentration.
Damn it.
And then we're gonna have the earth
Wait,
elemental.
oh yeah, sorry. It's 10 or half, right. And half is 7.
Try that again with the token fate. And now it chooses Thimbleweed, so it comes rumbling up.
Not for Thimbleweed.
Yep. Token fate has chosen you as the lucky participant. And it's gonna try to slam you.
Ooh.
Lord, this thing has rolled 20 plus every time.
Who had to roll a concentration spell? Or concentration? Constitution?
The white up here is concentrating on the fear spell that it just unleashed upon Celestin Frey.
Oh. Well, earlier I hit him with the bounce of the flame.
Oh, for some reason I thought you were targeting this one, but oh well, no, you went.
Hit
You
the
said there
earth
were
and then I
two.
hit number 2.
Oh, okay. You did hit number 2, yeah.
Yeah.
Need to change that around then. 8. Let's see. You're right. I think he needs to make another concentration save.
War of attrition.
Yeah. Thimbleweed, I believe you are down now. Congratulations.
Yeah.
As this thing refuses to miss.
Pummeled.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Wait, so would I have been able to take my turn then if you'd been paying attention to what was it actually went where?
Well, technically I did succeed on the first one and then failed the second one, so we're going to count its failure would be the Earth Elemental like punching it just now. I
Okay.
think is the way I'm going to roll that.
That's what, yeah, because technically that's the dice
Yeah.
order anyway, yeah.
So Celeste and Freya, you are no longer feared now because the Earth Elemental, Edmund triggered the first one and the Earth Elemental actually attacked it for the second time. That is its
Oh, well.
turn. Go ahead.
I said, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Celeste
right.
was about to run into
Yes,
the
Celeste
next
is about to
county,
run
so-
over, yeah, too. All right, so you are no longer feared, Celeste. You're not sure if they can do that some more. You're muted. You are still muted. Can you guys
yeah,
hear me?
no, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Her mic is not working
Yeah,
right
her
now.
mic's not working.
No.
Yeah.
What a terrible time to go out.
We are going to practice
You'll have to
our...
pantomime your actions.
That's right. That's right.
You can just
Write-
yell
write
at
it on
me.
note cards.
Run into the room, yell it through Reese's
Type in
microphone,
the-
go back.
Type in the chat window.
You've gotten 6 options. Which one are you gonna do?
Oh yeah, in the chat. I just
Okay,
glanced down at the
now-
chat.
There you go.
Now you
Raven,
hear me, right?
what you were
Okay.
saying.
There you go.
Yes, thank you, Wizarai. We did catch that.
Okay. But what I was saying was I wasn't prepared to attack. I thought I was just gonna be running away.
Yeah.
So-
you're-
Congratulations.
So
you
now
are...
I'm like, ah,
Don't worry, I'll make you run away again in the future.
as you guys know, monk is overwhelming for me. So, okay, all right. I'm gonna. Wait. And what is this right here? This thing?
Edmund's pet homunculus dragon.
Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna run in here.
Better kill it just to be safe.
And
Thimbleweed is currently dying. I'll just throw that out there. Otherwise, everything's good.
everything's good.
Minor things.
Yeah.
Okay, I can I guess I can help Thimbleweed. I think that's the thing I could do. Do I have a potion of healing I can give him.
Or it down his
So-
insectoid throat. No.
No, the
That's
bugs
what
just
I'm
crawl up
saying.
and take it out of your hands and then grab it.
All right, so I'll do that. And that's all I can do though, right? Like that's my action.
So you got some specific bonus action thing that doesn't.
I mean, like all my bonus action things were always like, you know,
Oh, if you take the attack,
you
yeah.
attack.
Attack,
They're all
yeah.
like attack actions. So I think that's hold on.
You could walk up and do the bonus action dodge thing. Right? Because can't monks do the...
Yeah, that's true.
How brave I mean, Celeste looks like she's doing pretty good on hit points, so I'm imagining she's pretty brave right now. Your normal tank is not doing so hot, so... And is also not here in the immediate vicinity.
Where is that? Let's see. So you attack twice. I'm going to take the attack action. Yeah, sure. I can do that. Okay. That's it.
Alright, so Thimbleweed, you had a potion of healing thrust upon you. You can roll for those hit points.
Is there a push the healing button?
I should really make one
2d4
because
plus
we
2.
always forget, yeah.
2d4 plus 2?
2d4 plus 2, yeah. That's actually a pretty good idea. I should make those buttons. Heal me buttons.
Push buttons. Wow, look at that
That
one.
was good. Back. I was gonna say on your feet, but you actually are still technically prone. And this one will come flying in. And seeing Celeste heartily bend over and pour potion of healing, or these bugs crawl. These bugs are all crawling over Thimbleweed. He still looks like a corpse. This white is going to attack Celeste, which, since you took the dodge action, it's going to have disadvantage as it tries to literally do the Dementor thing from Harry Potter, where it just gets in real close with its face and just tries to, like, suck out your life essence. At disadvantage.
Cool.
Yep.
16.
That's gonna
Like this.
suck some life.
It's going to suck some life right there. That is going to be 7 necrotic damage. That's actually not too bad. But you also have to make a con saving throw, or your maximum hit points are reduced by that amount.
Ooh. That's no good.
Have
Okay.
fun tracking that.
Yeah, you're going to have to keep track of that somehow. It cures when you long rest. It's basically just for this fight. Or you could make the save. Excellent. Alright, so you do take the damage, but your maximum hit points are not changed.
Okay.
And we go to Valravn.
Wait, was there not a... Didn't you skip a monster?
Did I skip a monster?
I feel like I swore there was a monster between Celeste and me.
Oh, that was the boss.
Oh, that was the
boss that triggered everything and then disappeared.
Okay.
That's why. They are no longer here.
Okay. Let's see. Trying to determine the best way. I thought I had a thing, but I don't think I have a thing that I can see here. Okay. Instead, oh, here it is. At 6th level, as an action, you can start a performance. Lasts until the end of your turn. By the time you and the finished creatures within 30 feet have an advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed. The spell's better. All right. Valravn will begin writing in his book about how Frey, realizing that none of her other companions were feared by the ghosts, suddenly had a feeling of shame rush through her body. Surely she could not be the only one feared by such a creature. And that pride in herself caused that fear to dissipate. As her emotions calmed. I'm gonna do, it's a 40 or 20 foot radius, which that's 40 feet, right? Radius and
Believe that checks
diameter,
out.
I've never memorized that. Okay. So I think I can get everybody. If I just go like Edmund down to, yeah, from like the top of Celeste down to Frey. And if they want to fail, they can fail, but over the course of the next minute, I suppress any effect causing a target to be charmed or frightened. When the spell ends, any suppressed effect resumes, provided its duration has not expired in the meantime.
Are you trying to target your own party members, or sorry, what's happening?
Yes, I'm targeting my own party members.
Okay.
Basically, he's trying to put a buff in so that way you can't frighten us
Gotcha.
again.
Exactly.
Okay,
I'm making all of my party members immune to being frightened for the next minute.
Gotcha.
I'm calming their emotions with my words.
Calm yourselves.
And then... That was a spell, so I can't actually do healing word. So instead, he will speak of Thimbleweed's miraculous recovery from the jaws of death. Oh no, wait, Thimbleweed's already
He
got
still
it,
has
so-
his bardic inspiration, I think.
Yeah, he doesn't need it. So,
Oh,
Miraculous recovery.
Yeah. That was Celeste pouring a healing potion down.
That's some BS right there.
Well, Robin's writing the story, so it's canonical now.
this miraculous recovery not once but twice.
That's right. Instead, he will write of Celeste's kind acts and it bolstering her will to fight and will to win. And she will get a bardic inspiration.
Thank you.
Fight to win. Win to
I
fight.
was just thinking that phrase, like, just triggered that. Feel the time is on your side. All right. Laying down the protective buffs.
Yep.
Number 2 is going to swoop in, and these guys definitely have eyes for you all. They don't seem to give a shit about the Earth Elemental. To Edmund with some life drain.
No.
21.
That hit.
Let's drain 10 necrotic damage.
Ow.
Just wispy bits of your very life essence being sucked into its open skull mouth. And your maximum hit points are reduced
I
by
would
that.
like to use my inspiration.
All right.
Son of a bitch.
So just keep track of this, because I don't obviously want to override your normal max hit points, but do make a note that it's basically just for like healing purposes in this combat, or I guess for the rest of the day technically, but they are reduced by, your max hit points are also reduced by 10. Mr. Thimblejuice,
Thimble juice.
you are back up and you are just fucking surrounded.
Thimble juice is going to disengage.
I am also been feared. Oh no.
Oh no! Look at the time.
Look at the time.
Yeah, look at the time. I'm gonna chug another. Oh no, do I not have any? Okay, I have one left. Okay, I'm gonna chug another healing potion.
How many health potions have we used in this dungeon?
Quite a
I feel like
bit.
it's-
Yeah.
Ooh, not as good
Three
this
by
time.
myself.
No, that one was like
Yeah.
sour.
Yeah,
That one, you didn't check the tamper
shouldn't have
seal
gotten the
on the
milk version.
That was the great value brand.
unpasteurized milk sounded great at the time, guys.
It's diluted. It's mostly water.
Yeah, and I'm gonna hang out. Yeah, I'm gonna hang out.
I'm good here.
All right,
Good.
hanging out as an action.
Just gonna mention,
Oh,
getting
disengage
away
was the
from
action.
That's
from
true.
them is probably gonna be a good idea here in a minute.
Mr. Ulrich.
You lighting things in the tunnel? Do we see a lighter lighting? in
Oh
the
god.
tunnel? Click, click, click.
Frey just
Jolly
comes
just listening to the sound of duct tape.
Oh, great. What's she doing down there? I
It
wonder?
merged. She just goes in slow-mo coming around the corner.
I hope she gives us a warning.
You hope, but she won't. Gotta nuke him from orbit.
is-
That's the only way to be sure.
Is drinking a potion a free action?
Drinking one of your own potions is a free action. Yes.
I'm going to drink the potion of resilience I have. So +1 AC.
Ah.
Haven't used one of these potions before in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to pull out an oldie but goodie, but a Chardalyn banding ball towards the Earth Golem.
Ah. I was gonna say, are you gonna try to throw it at Ghost? But yeah, you could throw it at the Earth Golem. Oh, a 10's not good though, sir.
I don't think a 13 would be either.
Yeah.
You imagine Earth Elemental's got pretty good armor, given that it's made of fucking rocks.
So DC 10 Charisma.
So yeah, you actually missed the throw. That ball just...
Sails
Like-
over.
Yep. And you need to make a Charisma save or suffer a form of short-term madness. This could spiral. And he makes the save.
-1 to that one.
Yeah.
That was my action. And as a bonus action,
I haven't seen the balls used in a while, have we?
I know, right? Well, there hasn't been anything big to capture.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to move myself 5 feet away. The ground under me trembles. Oh no, the ground's taking me away.
Not
Yeah.
me,
I guess you are a creature you can see within 30 feet of you, aren't you?
Why not? I failed. Oh no.
I'm being carried away.
Yeah, does that trigger attack of opportunity? That would kind of fail the purpose of it, I know, but...
I think the whole idea of why I'm doing it is no, it does not.
Right.
The ground moved me.
The ground moved me. It's like, it wasn't gravity damage, the ground hit me. Alright, well, in the interest of fairness, the whites, at least back here, probably didn't know that you cast some kind of fear protection spell. You have to remind me, is that just straight up blanketed, like, can't be feared or something?
Yeah, what does it read? Find it. You can suppress any effect
Put it on the board.
yeah, well it's unclear how this works because it says you can suppress any effect.
Causing a target to be charmed or frightened. So okay, but it lasts for a minute.
Lasts for a minute, so I guess any effect that happens within that minute I could suppress. I
So
guess
technically,
sort of
the idea was you could still go through the motions, people could still fail, but then the effect would be immediately suppressed.
suppressed, right?
Once the spell runs out, they would be under the effects again, but presumably, I guess the main important thing is you could lose concentration at some point,
That's true. That's very
and then
true.
the effects would no longer be suppressed.
Yep.
So that gets kind of tricky.
Yeah.
So we still have to roll to see if it happens. But
Yeah, and then it would
But if
be
it does happen, it's just suppressed for the time being.
right.
Until
after a minute, if the effect is still there, then we get hit by it.
Then it would come back online because I assume the fear. How long does fear last? Fear also lasts a minute, so
yeah.
it would be just. It's really The only difference is if you lost concentration.
Yeah.
Then-
I become a load bearing. It becomes a load bearing spell.
Yeah, I've been in that situation before. All right, well let's go ahead and do it then. Let's go 5, 10, 15, 20, 20.
Wait,
Did
check yourself.
anyone read the last like 2 sentences of this thing?
Probably
The-
not.
The indifference
Don't
ends
usually do
if
that.
the target is attacked or harmed by a spell, or if it witnesses any of its friends being harmed.
That's the other one. That's not referring to the
Oh, that's the indifferent spell.
that's the indifference part. The one that
Mhm.
makes enemies indifferent to us.
Okay.
This is more ally focused. That's the more enemy focused one. Yeah. So we're all right.
All right, so this one would attempt to fear by getting right here. If I can angle it, but would essentially nail the 3 of you: Thimbleweed, Edmund, and Celeste. So go ahead and give me those delightful wisdom saves again. But even if you fail, the effects will be suppressed because of Valravan's spell, and he becomes an important concentration bot. So Edmund and Celeste, you feel yourselves becoming afraid due to the same one, just its face contorts and it just screams this horrifying fear, but then Valravan, you hear the calming, soothing voice of Valravan just in full ASMR mode, just his voice just whispering in your ear. What is your calm emotions? What kind of effect does it have?
I think I was just writing, yeah, just, I think it was just the words of Valravan, just, you are not afraid. You are strong. You are beautiful. You are worthy. Whatever, you know.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
One of those cassette tapes people played on.
That's exactly right.
This really checks out with like Celeste's like sort of like the whole storyline for her. And like,
oh yeah, Celeste would absolutely listen to one of those.
Yeah. Then you're
a strong, independent woman.
Like her like security blanket.
What's the word where you have some like you have to call somebody, like if you're like an addict or something, like your support person?
Sponsor.
Yeah, sponsor. Yeah, it's your sponsor.
Our anxiety sponsor.
Yep.
That's right.
So because of the, and Chris, you can have a Valravan a point of inspiration. Because of that effect, that does suppress the fear spell as long as Valravan is concentrating on the calm emotions. So, number 4 back here, these guys have a range attack.
Thank you, Morgan. That's exactly what I was thinking of when I was doing that. It's what movie?
It's the Al Franken thing, isn't it? Where he gives the SNL. That's the
Is
big
it
joke.
SNL? Yeah, that's exactly what was going through
the
my
guy
mind.
smiley thing.
Yeah. Gosh darn it, people like you.
Yeah. This one will fire off some necrotic bolts. And since the two of you are just in front right here, we'll do one at Edmund and one at Celeste. So let's do one at Edmund. This necrotic beam fires wildly. And Celeste, I think you still took the dodge action last time, so I think this is still disadvantage. And is a total miss. Both of those go wide.
Wait, so can I use my deflect missiles on that?
Read me the description on that one. This is not a normal missile, even though it does say grave bolt, I admit, but it's not like somebody's shooting a necromancy branded crossbow.
Well, here, I can...
If it says it requires, let's see. Hit by a ranged weapon attack. It does say it's a ranged, I mean, mechanically it does say ranged weapon attack.
Oh, does it? Okay.
So you... Oh, but it's only if it hits you, I guess, then that you could reduce the damage. Yeah, so I would allow you to use it had it hit you.
Oh, I thought you could catch... Okay, but
you catch it if you then...
You reduce... Okay.
Yeah, but it didn't even hit you anyway, so...
Okay. Well, aim better next time.
Yeah. Let you catch a grave bolt in your hand. Alright, that was its...
Airbender at that point.
Turn. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool thematically. Alright, these guys are starting to fuck up. Frey, it is your turn.
You'll still hear rolls of duct tape.
What are you doing down there, dear?
Stupid little ghost, now make them pay for this shit. I need to put my axe down. She doesn't even know if this will work against a ghost, but she's gonna do it anyway. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Pretty good setup too. We're kind of divided.
Yeah.
So Frey has taped together 4 sticks of dynamite.
Just as many as she can fit in a bundle.
My God.
Yep. She has 4 dangerous candles. And she is going to lob it right about chop.
Alright, I have to look up the dynamite rules.
Oh, I've got it for you.
Thank
Don't
you.
worry.
There it is.
Alright, it's an action. A creature can light a stick of dynamite and throw it at a point up to 60 feet away. Each creature within 5 feet of that point must make a DC 12 dex save, taking a 3d6 bludgeoning damage on a failed save. How much? A 6-12 one. Character combines sticks of dynamite together so they explode at the same time. Each additional stick increases damage by 1d6 and the burst radius by 5 feet. Okay, so how many sticks did we have? This is you're making me do fucking
4.
algebra.
No, it's 4 sticks of dynamite, so it's the 20 feet.
20 feet. Okay.
So I did 4 of them.
Need a 20-foot circle.
Mm-hmm. I told y'all to back up. I warned you.
I think you can safely, like... I mean, there's also one in the back you might be able to hit.
Yeah. A nice 20... Give me a 20-foot circle.
A burst radius.
I also have not had another turn to be able to back up. I am just saying, since we got that warning.
So the burst radius is 5 feet. That means...
So it's a 5-foot circle, and then go out 15 more feet, so it makes it a 20-foot circle.
It's a 10-foot circle to start, right? Because that's radius.
No, it's a 5-foot circle. Is it radius?
Radius is half.
Radius, 10-foot diameter.
So 10 is the diameter.
Yeah.
So without any other sticks, it's this
40-foot 40-foot
40
circle.
foot circle.
Okay.
That's a big boom.
That's a big fucking boom. So that would be a 20. It's getting bigger. 10, 15.
And then I need to roll 3d6 more.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. All right, that looks like a 20-foot circle. All right, 20-foot radius circle.
So I need you to move it over where the edge of the circle just comes up right to Celeste and Edmund.
Right up to their noses.
Or can I move it?
Let's see if I can let you move it. I don't...
Thank you again, Morgan. You're in my head with movie references tonight.
I don't. It's not an object, so I don't think I can give you control.
All right. So I want to be able to make sure that I hit basically everybody except for.
It's just 60 feet, so you can obviously throw it pretty damn good.
Yep. And I still need to roll another 3d6 to add on to that damage.
Nice.
Because I did 4 sticks of dynamite. So the 3d6 that rolled is the 1 stick of dynamite, and then I'm rolling for 3 more sticks of dynamite. So 3d6 more.
Okay. So this should hit all the enemies and none of the allies, which is pretty impressive to do.
So 24 total points of damage.
Okay. So it's a DC 12 deck save for everybody.
Mm-hmm. And you're still going to take half even if you save.
Okay. Oh, let's actually get some use out of my macro for this one. Group save. That is a dex. Lord knows that Rock Boy doesn't have good dex. 12. Damage is 24. And the damage on save is half. Problem is, this is bludgeoning damage, and they've got some resistance to non-magical bludgeoning, so I may have to actually adjust their hit points on this.
The ghosts?
And the Earth Elemental. They all have damage resistance for kind of thing.
Well, most of them failed anyway. Where I guess
3 out of 5 failed.
3 out of 5 failed, yep. I'm gonna go and, I guess, do I click apply damage and then try and give them that health back? Essentially, if they have...
Just do it yourself, then. Otherwise, you're gonna have to do too much math. So whatever the... So the 2 that made it take 12. So if they're resistant, they're gonna take half, so give the 2 that made it 6. And then the 3 that failed, give them 12.
Yeah.
Don't make it any more difficult than it needs to be.
You are correct with that. Let's do...
Which means that that bundle of dynamite did 48 damage.
Wow. 6, everybody else takes 12. Yeah. So to your dismay, they don't take quite as much damage as you were hoping, but still that explosion goes
She
off.
loved it. There's no dismay here. She is quite content with the fact that she made a big boom.
That was a good use of a big AoE explosion for sure, as everybody ended up taking damage, which is exactly what you want to see. And that was only a bit of the dynamite that you have, I believe.
Yep.
Not even the
I
full
still
amount.
have 6 more sticks of dynamite.
Nice.
Or sorry, dangerous candles.
Dangerous candles, yeah. I like they put the damage as exploding, too. Specifically exploding damage. Alright. Earth Elemental is next, and is honestly surrounded by the ghosts. So it's just going to be attacking them. You guys have done a good job of disengaging away from it. Seem happy about being in situations. So it's going to attack number 2. Effectively. Actually, I'll just do another attack also. Sure, it's gonna... Wow! The first time it missed. Alright. Did some damage. Damage
You have
just
to
isn't
roll
helping these
for
guys.
number 2's concentration on that fear spell.
Was it number 2 that did it? Okay.
Yeah. I think so.
No, it was number 3 that did. Number 2 did it the first time. And he already lost concentration. Number 3 actually has it now. He's the one that came up and feared. That is the Earth Elemental's turn, and it is now Celeste. Right now, number 2 Ghost looks really in bad shape. It's been torn up a lot by you guys, plus the Earth Elemental, and the Earth Elemental is quite a bit damaged as well.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna bash number 1 for 5 damage.
So like to
Yes.
remind the DM that he needs to roll for his Constitution saving throw on his fear spell that he tried to give us earlier.
That's what I said, but he says number 3 that did it.
It was number 3 that did it, yeah.
I hit them all.
Oh, with the dynamite. That's true.
Yeah,
You do need to remind me, yes.
I hit everybody.
That is true.
No one is-
Well, it sucks having a bunch of enemies with their own concentration spells, let me tell you. Yeah, let me do that real quick. It's fine. Alright, yes. Number 1 did take some damage, Celeste.
Okay. So then I'm gonna move and then attack number 2 for 7 damage.
Alright, to your satisfaction, you kill one of these skull-faced ghost bastards. Just discorporates into nothing.
And then I still have my unarmed strike, so I can attack number 3.
Look at that, spreading that damage. Love to see it.
Well, I wanted to kill number 2, but I had to hit number 1 first, so I could move without an attack of opportunity.
Tactics.
Yeah,
You've got them. That actually does not hit because these ones that were in the back cast some kind of magical
Okay, hold
armor on
hold
themselves.
I have a thing, though. I have a thing.
So
I have a
magical
thing.
armor, not concentration spells as well too?
It is not.
Damn, I tried.
Um,
That's it, because I blew their asses up.
Yeah.
I'll do it again.
so in 1 to 3, you're gonna attack roll by 2 for each. Okay.
Do we know what their AC is? I don't know if we've actually determined that yet.
I don't think so, but I will mention that the ones, like, literally I put little symbols on them. Some of them have, like, an extra layer of armor more than others.
Okay. I'm gonna how much armor do we think they have? So if I do 2 key points, I'm gonna save my key points and kind of, yeah. So I'm dead.
Okay. This one, Deathlock White will. Let's see. It's going to stay here and fire off its grave bolts at Celeste and Edmund. Let's do that. Let's do 1 at Celeste. 16.
Okay, that hits. So now can I do detect missiles?
Yes.
Deflect. I always say detect. Okay.
You've definitely detected a missile. Missile launch detected.
Detect this missile world.
Yes, you can. You can.
She
Alright.
needs to know how much damage it is.
All right. Damage is 9.
So she does it with just the D10.
Well, you have to. I think you roll, right? Reduce 1d10 plus your dex plus your monk level. Oh, geez, that's a lot.
That is a lot. So your monk level is going to almost get her there.
I mean, what's your?
Yeah.
I think you've already reduced it, right? It's even if you roll a 1.
Yeah, my dex is 3.
Yeah, so you've already got it, no matter what you roll.
Yeah. Told you.
Okay, so
impressive.
then you catch the missile.
Yeah, so you catch this
Then
bolt of
one-
necrotic energy in your hand, and then you can spend a key point.
To make a ranged attack with the weapon.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Now I
That's
will
fine.
mention as an aside, and your character would probably realize this. If you attack a ghost creature with necrotic damage, you're probably not going to get the results that you were hoping for.
Wait, but do I have to attack that creature?
No,
Or
you do
can
not.
I can.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over here.
Yes, you can absolutely do that.
Like catch it and then.
Yes, yes,
and,
absolutely.
Like frisbee. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I like the
Then-
emotions for that. And over there.
So what do I roll for that? How do I?
Let's see. Spend a key point and make this attack with proficiency, regardless of your weapon proficiencies. And the missile counts as a monk weapon for the attack. Roll your unarmed strike, because I think that's your baseline proficiency. Okay. So you rolled a 24 missile. How much damage does it do then?
It does the damage that the missile would do. So whatever that is, you would roll damage for that.
I like that.
It's basically just you're basically just redirecting that weapon to do
Okay.
the damage elsewhere.
So
So you would roll the damage again.
It looks like it's 1d8 plus 3. So roll 1d8 plus 3. That's a cool move, though.
Nice.
Nice.
10 damage to the Earth Elemental. Yeah, you just redistributed that damage.
She kind of powered it up a little bit as she passed it along.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't think we've seen that in action too often. That thing is intelligent enough to know that it's not going to fire great bolts at you anymore. So the second one is going to go to Edmund. That is a 15 at Edmund.
That's a miss, thanks to my resilient potion.
Ah, okay. Good use for the potion. Go to Valravn.
Oh, I was gonna look something up before my turn. I forgot.
You got too
Is
hung
that
up with all the
blinking
stuff
light?
happening.
Yeah.
What is that blinking light behind you?
Me?
No, Eric.
Oh, there shouldn't be any blinking lights behind me. Charmed.
You just send
Oh,
Athena
that's
down
actu-
because Ares wants to go out.
It's actually not that helpful
Yeah.
here.
I'll send him down.
Yeah. You're still right now suppressing the fear that would be normally hitting 2 characters, I believe.
Okay. Look at something else. As an action. Oh, shoot. Alright. Well, maybe... I don't know. How smart do I think this Earth Elemental is? Like... Do I think that it could tell that the 5 of us are together, are like all friendly to each other?
Roll an Arcana check, and that can determine how much you know about Earth Elementals and how much they can understand.
Yeah, well...
According to you, it's just a big old rockin' piece of rocks.
Rock and rock.
Rockin' rocks. I'm gonna let these dogs out. Hang on.
Alright. Well, then, actually, as a bonus action, who needs it the most? Are you about to run in there, Frey?
I gotta get my axe, yeah?
Okay. So, as my bonus action, Valravan will speak some words of your wounds knitting together. And at level 2, actually. He will heal you for 10.
Alright. Take it.
And then with his
Done.
action, he is going to produce an item that was, I forget which of you, I think Frey, it was you who gave it to me, so it's appropriate. Going to produce the gem that you handed me earlier. He's going to hold it above his head and say, let's see how this thing works. And aim it at the earth elemental. And fire a beam of brilliant light at the creature that you can see within 60 feet of you. The creature must make a DC 15 con saving throw or become blinded for 1 minute.
Okay.
Blinded
Don't underestimate
by the
blind, man. I remember in
gem.
Prince's Apocalypse, you guys blinded some like big creature and it was horrendous.
Yeah,
This thing does look pretty conny, but
that's true.
it was also pretty strengthy, and I fucked that up, so we'll see.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
It's very cunning.
Can't even see its eyes, just
Yep,
jagged
yep.
lines.
Just a beam of light into its chest.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, carry on, fellows. That's it for me.
Right. That shut up, Morgan. That one is dead. And Thimbleweed. You like to do something other than cower or recuperate yourself? I mean, if you want to feel like cowering, I'm not going to take that away from you.
Yeah. I'll cast Hunter's Mark on the elemental,
Okay.
and I'll shoot the elemental.
$27 will certainly hit.
Mhm.
And I
Abso-freaking-lutely.
will reroll. That's 11, 15 plus Hunter's Mark, which I already forgot. It's either 1d4, 1d6.
I think it's got to be at least 1d6.
Yes.
Is this a regular arrow or a
Regular arrow.
Okay.
So 16 damage on that one. And then I'll attack again.
Your non-magical arrows aren't doing quite as much damage,
Oh,
but the Hunter's Mark still
even-
does full.
yeah. Then I'll use my Chardalyn arrow,
I guess.
I guess.
Can't possibly miss with this, can you? No, we cannot.
So yeah, the Chardalyn is what, 2d6?
Let's see.
I think it is.
Yes, 2d6 psychic damage.
Yep.
Ooh.
Plus for Hunter's Mark, man.
Oh boy.
11 damage.
All right, and it has to succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or become blinded. But switch the thing. This is the Earth Elemental, and it does succeed on the save.
Wow.
It will not be blinded. Damn it!
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'll also make it my favorite foe.
All right, this guy, that 1-2 punch of arrows just took off giant chunks of rocks, and it looks like it is diminished almost completely. Like it's an avalanche happening all over its body. It is still up, but it is like just barely hanging on.
Another 3 damage to it.
All right, even more barely hanging on.
All right.
Edmund,
Time for the kill steal.
time for the kill steal. Yeah.
First, as a bonus action, he's going to touch the wall next to him and attempt to shove number 3 5 squares down,
Hmm.
or 5 feet down.
Which doesn't make any sense because it's a ghost, but technically, mechanically,
It's a wisp of
it can
air, I
happen,
guess.
yeah. If it has to be corporeal enough to attack, it can be corporeal enough to be shoved.
Right.
It doesn't look particularly strong. Just not even paying attention. The whole back just goes as you shove. The wall just brings it forward.
He's going to attack the Earth Elemental. Step 2.
Get him striding up right in the middle of everything.
All right.
You lucky bastard. 18 does hit.
Pretty lucky. And it's going to bounce to number 3.
For 4 damage, you said?
4 damage, yeah. The Earth Elemental.
This does not kill the Earth Elemental, but it is just as blinking red as it could possibly be.
Mm-mm. Well, 8 bounces to number 3.
Okay.
That'll make him roll his Constitution saving throw.
I see. And it fails. So that fear effect that was suppressed is now eliminated.
Well, I've done what I wanted. Someone else can have the kill.
Yeah, that spell's been pretty effective at canceling concentration.
Let me think. I don't think I can do anything.
Oh, please move.
What's that?
Said, please move. You'll trigger so many reaction shots.
That's where I was going to move to.
All right, this one is pissed at you, Edmund, so it will attempt to life drain you. 3. Oh, and it misses.
Spit at it and it drains my spit instead.
All it can do. 4 is sitting back here firing grave bolts, but it sees what Celeste can do, so it is just going to do all of them at Edmund.
I can do that too.
But I haven't hit with these. The one time I hit is Celeste redirected. 11's not going to hit. 22. For 9 necrotic damage. Another bolt of just negative energy spears through you and causes chills. And then we go to Frey. Axeless, but full of a box of dynamite.
So we still have 3 ghosties and the earth elemental, which is about to die.
An extremely wounded earth elemental, yes.
Okay. To pick up my axe, are you going to make that an action or is it a free action?
It's a free action, but I'm going to make you be in that square. Or at least adjacent to that square.
I'm going to be adjacent to it. I just needed to know what kind of action it
Nah,
was.
it could be a free action.
Okay. As she goes merrily skipping along.
I like to know that Frey has still not fucking raged this entire boss fight, by the way.
I have not. And I do have my
eating at
second
you, isn't
wind
it?
back again since we rested last episode.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to use that real quick. 1d10 plus 1. Oh, whoops. I mean,
2 hit points is 2 hit points, but
exactly.
that 1d10 is going to dice jail now.
Yep. Alright, skipping merrily along to pick up my axe. Alright, fine, we'll do it. We'll do it.
Do it! I don't know what you're gonna do,
Grabby
but do
person.
it! Oh, rage. You already...
Grab the
bonus action, right?
No.
Second
Is
wind?
second wind a bonus action?
I think so.
Oh. Is it? Oh, it is. I didn't know it was a bonus action. Can I take it back and not use it? It's only 2 hit points.
I'll allow it.
Okay. I honestly had no idea.
Yeah.
Alright, so skipping merrily along, pick up my axe, walk on the walls,
Hmm.
get over here. Singing she's humming and whistling a jaunty tune.
What is your beast rage?
Let's you know what? Let's go some claws this time. She is not a happy camper.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Actually, no, I'm gonna go bite.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go bite. So my form of the beast is the bite. My mouth transforms into a bestial muzzle. It deals 1d8 piercing damage on a hit. Once on each of my turns, when I damage a creature with a bite, I can regain a number of hit points equal to my proficiency bonus. Provided I have less than half of my current hit points.
Which you've had for a while.
Would you rather
Oh,
bite
yeah.
a ghost or a rock creature?
On account it's a magical bite, I will bite either one.
It is, yeah.
She will gain sustenance from anything.
I guess.
Yes. And I get 2 attacks, so that's what makes it fun. So we'll bite the first one. So let's bite the rock man.
Okay.
So I have that up here.
Just gnawing into his leg.
You know what? For shits and giggles, we're just gonna throw some of that in there too.
Even at like 110.
Yeah,
range,
she's
you're
always
still
gonna go
just like,
reckless.
"Fuck it."
It's very thematic. Very
Ah,
appropriate.
damn it. Hang on. I have a dice that I can use. I have to
Yeah,
remember how it works.
you guys are filthy with bardic inspirations.
Attack roll.
Or
I don't have a
Yeah,
bardic
She doesn't
inspiration,
have one right now.
Oh,
No.
sorry.
but I have my special dice. I have one of
Okay.
my special dice.
Gotcha.
I've already used one. This is my second. Ah, god damn it.
Do we know the AC by chance?
I think 17? I don't know. I'm not sure.
Would Lucky go off on my... Oh, shit.
Huh.
What's happening?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Lucky
know.
doesn't work for this.
Edmund says, Frey, if you open your jaw just a little wider.
All right, what happens?
Hold on. Ability check. Damn it. Never mind.
Oh, it's not an attack? Oh, really? It's not an attack? Yeah,
No.
go check your saving throw.
My special dice is not a
Oh boy.
shit. Well, we knew it was gonna happen one day.
So
What's happening? What's happening?
Let's just say the DM is never prepared for what's about to happen. Sorry, you guys.
When-
I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry.
So Frey does have a consequence with her secret, as most of you have penalties and drawbacks. You've just never seen it. Whenever Frey uses one of her special dice, which she earns from
Having my Scooby snacks.
having her
Yeah.
snacks,
Yeah.
there is a chance that a curse befalls upon her,
Oh.
and you see her body just writhe and contort.
Wait, this is the second time
And
this happened at the same
It
time.
is
Out
the
of
second
it, sorry.
time.
Not what I signed up for.
I don't blame you.
I promise I'm really sorry.
Is anybody else gonna turn into a monster right now?
Yeah, exactly. How much body horror is gonna be in this one fight, guys? Do we estimate?
And
Oh no.
do I even have a? Let's see. I'm sorry. I was totally unprepared for this. I haven't thought about this in a while. This is
I
gonna
never
take.
thought it was gonna actually happen.
This is gonna take me a hot second. Did I have a separate thing for it?
Oh,
I think I did. Okay.
oh no.
Okay. So her body contorts, falls to the ground, and growls. And which a lot of this probably isn't that unusual for Frey, to be honest.
Yeah.
But you do at one point hear like a very inhuman like that really is like, what the fuck is going on? And you see like her just face just explodes outward into almost this like
Oh my god.
like a horse skull looking like it elongates, and
Sure.
then antlers like just spring out of her head, just and her body gets bigger, her limbs elongate, but because she was so small, she's just kind of normal human size now. As she transforms into this. And yes, I have had her as a multi-sided token for this entire campaign.
Oh, wow.
So don't I get more hit points because I transformed? I get my full hit points?
Well,
I do, and we both know it.
Well, here's what happens. Do you want to make this public or make it hidden? This might actually be more interesting. Roll. Okay, roll GR so that you roll to me. I'll let you roll, but you make it hidden, but only I can see it. So make it a GR.
Is it /GR?
Yeah, and I'm gonna have you roll. Let's see. I'm gonna whisper to you what you roll.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this. So this is. I was caught off guard by this. Let's see. Ray. All right, I need to make sure.
I thought it was DM that I rolled to.
That might work. I don't. The problem is if I type the formula, I think it's gonna. I guess maybe we'll put spaces.
Dude, open your text thing and just text it to me.
I think this will
You
work.
do all your text messages on your computer
Okay,
anyway.
there. You can see that, right?
Yes.
Okay. So roll that, and that is how many temporary hit points you get. You do not get regular hit points. You get temporary hit points.
Okay.
So I don't know if you want to put that in the red field on your token so I can see it. So don't put it in your regular one.
I hope this works. I did what you told me to do. It doesn't like it. Okay.
Or just whisper me the number and I can put it in there.
Alright, hey, I gotta get a dice roller.
I'm sure a lot of viewers are very confused on what's happening right now, but this pertains to Frey's secret. And it has...
Turns into a... Is that a Wendigo? What are we looking at here?
Yes.
There's a movie about these guys
The answer
recently.
is yes.
A what?
A
Wendigo?
What is that?
It's a Native American mythology. It's a spirit that is a cannibal that eats people. It's
Okay.
animal human. It's a I think it's supposed to be a cursed human that like turns animal-ish and then eats people. So probably good for us, right?
I mean, Thimbleweed is not really a person anymore. So it's okay.
Friendigo. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Alright, the whisper thing is not working. I'm just gonna text it to you.
Okay, fine, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure how to whisper to the DM. Okay. All right.
So do I have another character sheet that I can use?
Yes, I can give you this character sheet.
I'm really sorry, you guys. Like, really sorry.
We thought this fight was over, but it's only just begun.
It's only just begun.
It's gotten a lot worse.
All right, you should be able to see it. You might have to scroll all the way down to the monsters subsection.
Find it.
You rolled pretty well, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the rest of you see this happen. Like, you see Frey just transforms into this fucking monster. And I think we're gonna have that transformation be your action for now. That was a whole thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean that.
Well, thinking her bite was her action.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah, the transformation. That's true.
Consequence.
Yeah, the bite still missed, and this was a consequence of that. That is true. All right.
Oh, the Earth Elemental's still alive.
The Earth Elemental's still alive. It's still alive. Didn't take the damage.
That's fun.
All right, the Earth Elemental has all kinds of targets. It is just on pure insanity mode. So I'm just going to do a token fate to see who else going to attack, because it's not being very tactical about all this. So,
Slamming wildly.
yeah, it's including everybody. Celeste.
And out of everybody.
Out of everybody.
Chooses Celeste.
This thing does not miss very well. Although Celeste is probably, well, she's got the most hit points at least. Celeste, 15 bludgeoning damage.
Did she dodge last? No, that was a while
I don't
back.
believe so.
That was a long time ago.
And then one more token fate. Goes to Celeste again. There was like 5 people here too.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well that was
24 for
Let's see.
16. Wow. You guys.
This fight just really swung.
Oh my good golly. Woo. Deflect that missile as the Earth Elemental slams into you. And it is now your turn. I'm gonna let these dogs back in.
He's running. That's what he's doing. He's like, I'm gonna let the dogs in. No, he's running away.
Later, suckers. I'm not prepared for this.
Oh man, I'm really sorry, you guys.
Wow. That was a lot of stuff that just happened.
Yes, a lot of stuff just happened.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna attack the number 3 for 10 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
How is he looking?
Fairly wounded, I would say. Bloodied. Increasingly distressed.
And then
The Shindigo.
The Shindigo.
Because you did get bigger, but you were small, so it's just like a person-sized Wendigo.
It's not as scary as it could have.
It's not like a 7-8 foot tall that a normal person would have created. It's just like a.
It's like a 5 foot tall one.
Yeah.
I was 2.5 feet tall, and now I'm 5 feet tall
Mm-hmm.
with a doggo.
to use.
Wait, hold on. Well, you probably wouldn't allow this, but I'm thinking, like, if I drop my concentration now, does Frey become afraid?
No, we broke that.
We broke the guy's concept. Yeah.
Oh, he's already gone. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Frey
I don't
doesn't
know.
exist
That's a good
anymore.
question. I don't know how I'd rule that. Probably not, because he's no longer really Frey right now.
Right.
No, I wasn't in
What
the.
is it?
I
Oh,
wasn't
that's
in
right.
the
She
sphere.
wasn't targeted by that. Also, yeah.
I was around the corner whenever the last sphere came up.
That's
so
true.
It was a different fear, yeah.
All
I'm
right.
gonna do this.
Okay.
Searing
Nice.
Arc Strike. So I spend 2 key points to cast Burning Hands as a bonus action.
Who did you hit for 10, though, before that? Or was
The
that
number
the-
3.
The
Oh,
little.
number 3, okay.
You
Yeah.
do still have an extra attack, by the way, just whenever you attack.
I know.
Okay.
This is my bonus attack.
Okay.
And then okay, so this is I don't remember if I've used this yet. 15-foot cone, dex saving throw, 3d6 fire damage on a failed save.
Okay.
So everyone in this 15-foot cone. So I guess I'm casting it at level 1, like the basic.
Yeah.
Okay, you could easily hit the white in front of you, the Earth Elemental, and the terrifying creature that Frey has turned into.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
You immediately turn on Frey, like, no, Frey's gone, burn it!
Burn it, burn
I'm
it with
saying-
fire.
I'm just saying, all right, and I'm sorry to Heather, but like in story, like I don't know what the hell has just happened. This
Gotta
is like
back
a terrifying gremlin creature. I can only assume it's evil and
no,
I'm sure-
I am.
fair
I would have done the same thing. You were quite all right. You just see the gremlin creature turn and look at you.
So it's a dex saving throw.
Okay.
And the fire ignites any flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried. I don't know if there are any, but
Well, I can tell you the Earth Elemental is going to die no matter what, because even if it fails, it's
Wonderful.
still dead. So it
Nice.
successfully burns up. The white... You'll be happy to know it had 1 hit point left for a long time.
For those that attack it did? Yeah.
Dex. Oh, hey, that counts as a 20 for the
Wow.
crit.
Does it really?
The monster just...
I feel like that's letter of the law, not spirit of the law. That,
Yeah.
that feels like a
Spirit
betrayal.
of the law.
Eh.
Our first, despite this whole thing being combat, our first nat 20, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And then the white has to make a dex, which it does fail. White takes a full 10 fire damage. It looks like Frey to go. You take, I guess, 5 fire, half as much on a failed save.
Mm-hmm.
And the Earth Elemental crumbles and just breaks apart. Very dramatically. I will say that white in front of you now looks extremely wounded.
okay.
I have upgraded its damage rating to extremely.
I will bash it one more time then.
Finish him. Well, maybe. Maybe not.
That 10's not quite gonna hit though.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my inspiration because
Okay.
this is gonna be a lot more satisfying.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah. That 1 hit. Final mop cracks across the skull face
That was a big turn.
and it dissipates. That was a big turn.
Cleared the board.
Yeah, you guys
Oh,
getting some
okay.
mileage out of the AoEs. Which
Yeah,
you are not a big AoE party.
No,
Mm-mm.
we're not.
There's 2 whites left too.
Yes.
Just, yeah, 2 whites and a Wendigo is what we're looking at now.
They're both slightly wounded, mostly from the dynamite, I think. And yeah, this fight will be wrapping up, and now you've got a monstrous fucking Wendigo creature in front of you. Alright, is that it from Celeste?
That's it.
Okay. This one is still up, and we'll be attacking Edmund with the life drain. Oh my goodness, just cannot get a good grip on you. You're dodging and weaving, Edmund. I think that's 2 or 3 times that one's missed. Valravn, things have changed quite a bit since your last turn.
Things have changed. Oh goodness. Does this Wendigo that she has turned into, does it look hostile to us? Like what are we looking at here?
Without even
What-
rolling a
what-
check, it looks
Good
extremely
question.
hostile.
Okay. That's good to know. Thank you.
Looks like an angry, malevolent death spirit.
Oh great. Okay. Wonderful. All right.
One way to describe it.
Okay. Valravn will begin writing in his book. As Frey changed, there was too much of that going around.
And you're calming my emotions too, so
Right? Yeah, I'm not sure how much that matters at this point. That I'm
Um,
calming the emotions of a.
I should
Death spirit?
mention, I forgot to look at its sheet. Celeste, when you did that burning hands, you actually found that the fire was more effective against the Frey to go.
Ooh. That's good to know.
I already knew.
I did not.
took
I
care
had
of
to check it. Okay.
Yeah, I already knew. I took care of it.
Yeah, I figured that you would. People would normally we detect these things when people
Yeah,
have
see it.
resistances or weaknesses. So yeah, once you've seen that in action, you the number pops up and it's red or something. So you see, fire is more effective.
Frey had changed into a terrible monstrosity of death and evil, and yet Valravn knew that deep in the mind and the soul of that creature, the heart of Frey still resided somewhere, and it
Should go
yearned.
embrace her.
It yearned to come out, and those are going to be some unsettling words.
What?
that
Okay,
Wendigo.
what are you trying to do here? Now I'm interested.
And that point, Balravin closes the book and he begins walking towards the Wendigo. He says, Frey, look into my eyes. You know me. You know all of us. We are your friends. And you would not hurt your friends. And he's going to attempt to charm this monster.
Oh, bringing out the big guns.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that you spent a spell slot for that because I am immune from being charmed. I told you, I'm so sorry.
Well,
We've
I guess
learned.
This is one way. This is one way to find out. This is one way to find out, I suppose.
You've learned its weaknesses. You've learned some resistances.
Really?
Well,
what?
okay.
I was so
Wait, no.
proud of this move, too.
Frey, I want you to
What
roleplay
Wendigo
that.
Frey would do is
Yeah.
she would do like that serpent like move thing and make you think that she is charmed to bring you closer. She
Oh,
would
shit.
act like she is charmed.
Wait,
Roll.
okay, but would Valravin know if his spell didn't work or not? Like, I feel like that. I don't know how wizards work. But
Let's make it a skill check. I like this. I'm gonna
Okay.
contested skill check.
trying to deceive me.
Yes. I want the
I
Wendigo
am.
to make a deception check, which just use your charisma roll a d20 and do the charisma modifier. And
Okay.
while Robin, you can contest it against your Arcana check because you're like, I could try to get a feel if this spell worked or not, and she's really trying to convince you.
Oh, I didn't roll well. That's okay. It's like a herky jerky thing now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like uncanny valley. Like you're trying to act normal.
Yeah.
Like you're not normal.
Yep. Yeah. Clearly, she's like twitching and something to where you're like, oh shit, this did not work. You know your spell has no effect upon. This is some kind of strange spirit creature that happens to be immune to this effect.
All right. Valravin
I'm
will
really
then
sorry. I'm so
sell the
sorry.
party.
Cool moment though.
Yeah. I'm afraid I don't know what has happened to our friend, but we will not be able to get her back in the short term, at least.
So do we kill her?
We must subdue her at least. She does still have unsettling words, though, so she didn't even have to. Nothing about what I did worked.
That is true.
The next saving throw she makes, she will minus my bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Saving throw?
Yes, the next saving throw you make, yeah.
Okay.
Against anybody else's effects, yeah.
Okay.
I have to remind us of that.
Yeah, I'll try to keep track of that. Alright, that's it for me.
All right. Exciting moments as we discover the capabilities. We haven't actually seen this thing in action yet. Thimbleweed.
So far, I haven't attacked y'all. I will remind the group of that.
Here, I wasn't sure that this fight would last the whole session.
Just want to point out, I was attacked first by Celeste.
I don't know, the way the DM described it, he painted a pretty clear picture.
I had
What you
done
were
nothing
gonna
wrong.
now her spiritual anger is justified.
The
I am now a Wendigo.
whites are still up. Okay.
There is a pair of whites still up, yes.
Did we learn if they're magic immune or not? Or only take magic damage?
I don't...
Yeah, we did know that.
Oh, you have seen that, yeah, because the Earth Elemental was punching them and wasn't doing as much damage against them.
They like that sweet, sweet magic.
Yeah.
I'll advance up here and attack it with my short sword. Vigilance.
Nice. And your attack rolls are just fucking out of sight.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I haven't typed anything in yet, because you usually have to do other things.
So I'll move my hunter's mark to the white. Then
Okay.
I'll do swarm damage. That's the only other two right now.
Ooh.
17 damage.
Why? From one attack. Okay. The thing, yeah, just it's still alive, but like blinks for a second and what? Reeling blow.
All right, I'll attack it again. Ooh.
Fuck!
Plus
Nice. Nice.
Who needs a bow?
18 damage.
All right, with that 1-2 sword swipe punch, you destroy that fucking ghost into that screech.
Welcome back, Thimbleweed.
Disappear.
Good to be back. Yeah, still being just like covered in beetles.
Alex Lesser actually like, I'm out. This is too much. You're all monsters.
Don't know what's happened to Frey.
Edmund's basically a cyborg.
What's that?
You're basically a cyborg.
Does not do anything.
Oh, I mean, I'm just saying in terms of the exotic nature of of this party.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Thimbleweed, for taking care of this one, so I can focus my attention to this monstrosity. And he reaches into his little bag. There's one thing. Was that that girl that disappeared? What's her name again? The necromancer.
Valen.
Valen. If there's one thing Valen gave me that may help us survive this. And he
Oh.
pulls out a spell scroll that says "Hold Person" on it.
There you go. I bet she's not immune to that, motherfuckers.
We'll find out.
Technically, I'm not a person anymore. I'm a monster.
Oh, well.
If it says humanoid, she's actually no longer classified as a humanoid.
Shit.
Wait, what?
I'm not a humanoid. I'm a monstrosity. You need a hold monster.
I assume
spell.
hold. Yeah, what is the fine print on hold?
Person is a
person.
A hold person is a humanoid.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, she's
It
not.
was a very clear distinction when I played the sorcerer because I had both
Yeah.
hold person and hold monster. You have to
Whole
have
monster is a bigger one because it's
Right.
it's anything, yeah, versus whole person, which is just humanoid.
Yeah, just humanoid.
All right then.
Yeah. So without using the scroll, I will go ahead and tell you that she is not
And when he
humanoid.
gives that speech and he's reading the scroll, shit.
yeah.
Oh, go back up, put it back.
Have a mind.
Man, he rolls it back up again and,
Yeah.
and ties the ribbon back around it.
Like it was open.
And he puts it away while this is happening.
In the span of 6 seconds.
rewarms up the little seal so that way it stays closed.
Melts the wax again.
Just worry about the other white. I'm not going to do that much damage. It's fine.
All right, time to catch some Pokemon. He throws that at Frey.
Oh. The
There you
20,
go.
25 should definitely hit. You almost crit on that.
Yeah, that hits.
The target is restrained. And creature
I got a
can-
Wendigo, guys.
Yeah.
I had to come up with dicks.
Big one.
Yeah, he can use a strength check to break out. Otherwise, it's currently restrained.
I really wanted to use whole person, and then Val Robbins on selling words would kick in.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Make the saving throw thing happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, we're about to find out. I'm next.
I've got a bunch of ghosts first. Oh no, they're dead, aren't they?
Yep.
That one's dead.
Oh, that one's not.
This one's still alive. Yeah, it will. So it still knows not to target Celeste, so it'll fire its grave bolts at. Let's do Edmund and Thimbleweed. Let's do Edmund first.
Miss.
He does not hit, and Thimbleweed. I don't know what his AC 23 should hit.
Well, yeah. Shit.
11 necrotic damage to Thimbleweed.
Yes.
For him to come back and process that. 11 necrotic damage to Thimbleweed. from
Oh,
a
sorry. Oh boy.
ranged from the one remaining white.
Good thing I had chugged 2 health potions,
That's right. Need them all.
and not just one.
Still back there throwing things. All right, Frey to go.
Ready to go.
Frey to go is currently in a strain and a Chardalyn band of binding.
It's a strength check, so unsettling words wouldn't kick in though.
No,
Yeah.
it wouldn't. With saving throws, yeah.
Which I think.
But it is until the end of the beginning of my turn, my next turn. So if anybody does any other stuff, that's
Ah,
Nice. All right, this monster is just ripped. What do you describe your situation?
she is viciously fighting against these chains to gain freedom, to just be who she truly is meant to be.
Yeah. So with her speed 0, and it looks like she doesn't have any targets to attack, and that was her action to try to escape.
Hey, let me ask about the reach thing. So, with where Celeste and Edmund are they reach 10 or are they reach 5?
That's 10.
That's 10. Okay,
Yeah,
that's what I
is-
needed to know.
5 is right next to you.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep. All right, Earth.
And then backs away a little.
arms coming out of it. The
Yeah.
hands.
So Fredigo is currently restraining the ball. Then it is Celeste's turn.
Yeah, restrained means I just can't move. It doesn't mean I can't attack.
Right.
Is she still raging for advantage? No,
Not
because
barbarian
she's
anymore, though.
she's not currently a barbarian. Yeah, she is an
Yeah.
entirely different creature, so her rage is not in effect. But good try, Nick. Just seemed
Thank
pretty
you, Nick.
angry.
Thank you, Nick. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Those class abilities.
Lest I've restrained it. Kill it.
Yes, come get closer to me.
Come over to number 4.
Just not even. Just avoids eye contact.
I'm not
entirely.
acknowledging this.
This is how I'm processing. That's fair. 12 is not going to hit. This one's got an extra layer of shimmery armor on.
Okay, I do have a bardic inspiration. What is
Yeah,
it
you
again?
do. It's a
1d8?
D8. Actually, let me check. I'm not positive.
I think
what it is,
I think you're a D8 at this point.
I think it's a D8, but
Well, I rolled a 1.
well,
So-
okay.
I'm not sure if it matters.
13 would not hit either. But I think you still have it, right? Is that how it works? If it doesn't...
Right. So you still have the bardic inspiration now because I've got the You can't use it again right now, but if you fail with it, you still get to hang on to it.
Oh. That's
If she were to make another... if she makes her second attack, could she then use it again right then?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just can't use it on the same roll.
Yep.
You're still going to want to make that bardic inspiration
Would
again.
you like to use it?
We're gonna see that in action.
Would you like to test a use case right now?
Yeah.
There you go.
18 will hit for sure.
All right. So now the bardic inspiration goes away.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 5. And my unarmed strike. Ooh,
Oh, that's our first critical hit of this entire combat, if you believe that.
That is crazy.
Do. Filling up the crit. I really thought we'd fill this thing up a little more rapidly with a whole combat here. For 9, and you know what? I finally remembered to trigger our friggin' massive damage after crits, which we've forgotten for like 3 sessions in a row.
Yeah, we have.
It's gotta roll a con save.
Wow.
Well,
All
that's
right,
another one
Ghost.
for the CRIT, but it does not
Versus
suffer.
crit.
Does not suffer from the massive damage. Rolling on up there. Put it on the board.
Alright, and then I'm gonna run away again. I'm just gonna kind of run back over here.
Yeah, that one had taken hardly any damage. It had only been blasted by some dynamite, and now your attack put it in the very wounded state. That one is dead. Go to Valrobin.
Oh wow, came back to me very quickly.
There's
Now you have to
fewer
make
and
another decision.
fewer and fewer units each time.
Yep. Does the restrained give them? They take we have advantage on attacking them.
Yes. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Okay, so me blinding it wouldn't do anything.
No.
Do anything. Okay.
Mechanically, no.
Yeah. All right. I am terribly sorry about this fray. We will discuss it when you are yourself
I
again.
love that he's still trying to reach you. He still holds out hope.
Yep. But he will hold his gauntlet forward and blast Frey a couple times.
Point blank.
It's for your own good.
$27 for 3.
Okay.
At least you didn't roll a 1 like you usually do.
Yep. Then 18 for 5.
All right.
And Edmund knew he must conjure the fortitude to attack his former ally, now adversary. And he did just that.
No.
Well, Robin's secretly the puppet master back here.
Edmund will get a point of bardic inspiration.
I like that. I think it's because while Robin knows he can't make Celeste do it. Because
That's right.
Celeste is just like not even engaging with the Frey
she is-
monster.
Yeah, that's right.
I have to go to counseling after this fight.
Yep, so Edmund has a bardic inspiration.
All right. You
That is
gotta be
the
out
end
of
of
those
my
things
turn.
by now, right? How many do you have?
I've got 1 left.
Oh, wow. Okay. This is an exciting fight. It's been that long where you've been able to use like almost all of these.
I mean, we had a short rest, so I've used 4. This is 1 fight. Yep.
Alright, Thimbleweed.
All right. Up here. And Vigilance the White.
Vigilance the White. 14 is not going to hit it with its fancy shimmering armor.
Oh no.
Fancy. Also, when you have a chance, we need to force a con save for a lingering injury for you.
Oh, I was thinking from the end of the last session, but no, it's from the...
No, he went
first
down
one,
this.
so
Yeah, he
punch.
went down legit this session. I almost forgot because he didn't actually roll any death saves because Celeste was quick
Right.
on the heal.
The heal.
16 hit.
16 does hit. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
And then
That's exactly what's happening, Nate. We're at the old Yeller phase of this situation.
for 17 damage.
All right, Thimbleweed,
Nice. Wow.
you give that one a righteous stabbing with 1 attack.
Oof.
So much damage with this magic sword.
Yeah, I was getting pretty worried after missing that first one.
Yeah.
All right, I mean a lingering injury roll.
Con save, you need a 15 or higher to avoid suffering from a lingering injury.
I inspire myself.
You can.
Well, you got bardic inspiration if that's what you want to use,
Oh, okay.
or
That's
use your
just
inspiration. I
1d8.
suppose. It's 1d8,
Right.
yeah,
Okay, I'll use my regular inspiration and we'll
Hmm.
probably get closer to 15.
yeah.
Now I'll use my bardic inspiration.
I'm pulling out. He's playing all the cards in his hand right
Yeah,
now.
Oh, come on!
Thimbleweed now turns into a Wendigo.
Ah.
Oh, Edmund with the flash of genius.
Uno reverse card.
No reverse card.
No, not. Wait, my intelligence or your intelligence?
Mine.
Okay, thank goodness.
Yeah,
That would have made it worse.
Wow, you're getting a lot of use out of this fucking.
Edmund's like, if you just set your arm like that, you can resist it.
Don't tell me what to. Oh,
Oh,
I see.
Yeah.
I feel good.
Is that your third
Right.
use of that ability too?
Second, because 1 didn't count.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Oh, thank goodness. I
Wow.
trip over the finish line.
That's right.
At least you made by the help of her.
I
of
sprained
all-
my elbow.
You needed
but-
like 3 party members to help you with this. Like that was insane. You're okay, damn it.
But I
love
really
it.
scraped my arm.
Stings.
Yeah, it stings.
All right, guys, do we really want to kill Frey?
Yes. Wait, what?
Preferably, knock her unconscious, perhaps? She
Perhaps.
seems fairly murderous at the moment, but we don't want to murder her if there's a chance of bringing her back.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, she's restrained. Maybe I'll just back away and wait for the
Oh,
race.
Maybe it'll go away. We should knock her unconscious.
Roll.
I'll use my blunt arrows.
Yeah.
My rubber arrows.
You guys roll a religion or nature checks to try and, since you're discussing like what's going
How
on
to
here.
handle this?
Going
Yeah.
well.
Religion or nature, the same.
Thimbleweed in nature. What?
Yeah.
Never heard of this nature.
Nature.
It's because he lost his little bug god.
Yeah.
That's right. I do not have advantage on that.
Okay.
Only Edmund.
Yeah. Edmund, you might have heard some rumors, you're not sure how valid they are, of this curse that probably needs to be ended with... You're not sure if you can save the person or not. The tales don't ever go that far, but it does seem like their rampage doesn't stop unless they are destroyed.
Well, shit.
Told you, I'm
Knife
sorry.
to heart. Knife to heart.
Sounds like a challenge to me. How about we just drag her back with us and take her to the nearest town?
We still have an egg
An
that
egg?
we can shove her into. I feel like
I think there's still a creature in that egg.
Oh, well, we
I'd
can
have to
dump the
remember
creature
that,
out. That's
Is it this campaign? Does somebody have a bag of holding?
No.
That is not. We
No.
do not have a bag of holding in this campaign.
Not yet, at least.
Mhm.
Any chance she's an animal?
Not appear to be an animal.
I have animal friendship.
Sure, let's try that.
A beast. It says a beast you can see within range. No?
Don't think it's classified as a beast. This is no beast you've ever seen.
Alright, well, let's just knock her unconscious.
Yes, come closer to me.
You do have advantage on attacks while she is
What?
restrained.
Still
What?
miss.
That's a terrible, terrible...
Yeah, you missed. You missed hardcore.
It clings right off the Chardalyn bands. It's kind of
Yeah. And is she up against a wall right now?
yeah.
I'm going to move her to this spot right here.
She's not gonna fit there. That's
There's something there.
mostly wall. That's a crumpled gnome body. She is a person wrapped up in a Chardalyn band.
Oh, man. Alright.
I mean, you can bring me down one square and bring me closer to Thimbleweed and you. That's fine by me.
Prefer that.
Will you let me shove myself again?
I think so. You did it last time. I probably need to look this up and make sure you're not like cheating me on this, but
I know. I won't do it again.
it does seem to be getting you out of. It's like a free disengage. I'm not sure if that's the.
Well, that's how Thimbleweed's thing works. It's a free disengage because it's something else moving you. His bugs, the movement thing, right?
Yeah.
So that seems to be as intended. Like it's like the thing that like if it moves you without you having to move your legs to do it. I don't know.
If
Yeah.
not, that's worse, jeez.
Fair
Yeah, it
point.
does-
I am going to just step away.
Do I get an attack of opportunity for that at disadvantage?
Yes, at disadvantage.
Ah.
Oh.
Wow, that was a swing too. 24 and 7.
Yeah, that you could tell that would have been, except that the arm gets like caught. This long clawed limb gets like caught in the bars.
Oh, good one.
All right, Frey to go. Still in the bands of binding. Oh my goodness.
Oh wow.
Dice are not helping you. Just really just closing
No.
in tight.
You can't do anything because you're not close enough.
Yeah, Celeste.
Weaken Celeste. Go for her.
Can the Wendigo speak? I don't have any languages listed, so
Free. for Wendigo.
Frey, I will let you make that choice since I did not clarify that.
She would totally try to get people to come closer. She would like see Celeste and go, "Help me!"
So wait, so are we just killing her? Like,
I think we're trying to knock her unconscious.
okay.
Yeah.
Well,
She's trying to bring you all close. Help me!
I'll hit her with a radiant sunbolt then.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
When in doubt,
You
Why
may-
did you do Radiant Sunbolt?
You have advantage because she's restrained.
Still missed.
You rolled the
Exact
exact
same
same
roll.
attack
How
and
did you
damage.
do that?
Hold on, but then I get to do it again.
Oh, damn it.
It's-
I had a bardic inspiration.
Hold
Oh,
on.
you sure did.
Hmm.
On what were you trying to do?
More attack?
Oh, your attack. Yes, you did.
Forgot.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a
Go ahead.
19
There you go.
What kind of damage is it?
radiant.
Okay.
9 radiant damage.
Okay. She's still fine.
Can't trust how this word at this point. He is literally playing the enemy.
Okay, I think that's it.
All right, Bo Robin.
Alright, he will do the same thing again. He will attempt to just gauntlet blast her into unconsciousness.
Gauntlet blast into unconsciousness.
23 for 6.
Yeah.
26 for 8. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he will, with his last bit of bardic inspiration, he will say, Celeste, you can do this. I believe in your abilities. We must put her down, at least for the time being. And Celeste will get a bardic inspiration. So now everybody has one.
Man, yeah, he passed that all the way around. All right, Thimbleweed.
All right. I guess I'll try to shoot her in the leg or something. I don't know. Something non-lethal.
You're in
Non-lethal
non-lethal
arrows.
Sorry.
Okay.
You have advantage, technically, just in case you get a...
I mean, he hit
Okay.
me. He doesn't need it.
My crit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That'd extra kill you.
Yeah.
I'll take the first one.
Okay.
I guess Hunter's Mark.
Non-lethally. Hunter's Mark.
That's for 16 damage.
Okay. Still up.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are now figuring out how fucking much hit points he's got, too.
Wow.
So, DM extraordinaire, let me
Mhm.
ask you this. Does the damage roll over? When I revert?
Where did I have notes for that? That is a good question.
Because this will be important.
Yeah, I think you're about to go.
Momentarily.
That's 10 damage.
We're gonna say yes, they do roll over for now. We'll basically treat it like a polymorph, essentially. So any over damage will hit your regular form.
Alright, switch me back.
All right, with that arrow attack,
Non-lethal arrow.
non-lethal attack. Frey, describe your transformation in reverse.
It's probably one of like the most sickening things you've ever seen or heard. So all of her joints just like pop and like shrink back. So you hear like everything just compressing on itself. It's just like a primal scream as it's just like this painful reversal process.
Lovely.
Then let me subtract what I had. If you'd only done one more point of damage.
Wow, you have 1 hit point left.
Really?
Holy crap!
Well, I was using my non-lethal arrows.
Yeah,
Right. He was being very precise.
I would have actually literally ruled if you had done. Yeah, it seems like you guys. Well, I don't know. That's a good question because you could render them. I guess you could always say you're rendering somebody unconscious instead of
You can, but I'm not sure if you can on range attacks.
on range attacks.
I-
That's a
yeah.
good point.
I think
yeah,
there was a thing I was reading about that. Yeah.
that's a good point.
Frey's eyes will snap open and she'll see the bands around her and she'll look at Edmund and say, "Get this shit off of me."
Now here's a question. I'm just gonna ask you, Frey. Do you have any memory of what just happened?
I guess you'll have to wait and find out.
Okay.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
Kill Pharaoh. Kill her.
And yeah, after that, all the beetles surrounding Thimbleweed will fall to the ground and scamper off to wherever they scamper off to in between shots. And you'll see that Thimbleweed is incredibly disfigured and slightly grotesque looking, but
Oh.
looks like he has some weird armor on his skin.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
He's not the cutie pie he was before.
Not gonna win any beauty contests from now on. Oh man.
Thimbleweed, you can have a point of inspiration for your excellent descriptions.
Is
Frey.
Edmund, come and take this off, or is Frey literally going to have to break it?
I'm not taking it off.
Frey just constantly making strength checks against it.
We just watched you turn into a Wendigo.
Yeah.
I think if she does break it, I think it gets destroyed, doesn't it? Did I put that
Yeah,
in there?
this is Edmund's last chance. If she keeps going and breaks it, he doesn't get it back.
Although, can he actually turn it off without losing it? I don't even know if that's an option.
Yeah, there's a
Oh, you
command
can.
word.
Yeah,
Oh,
he can
okay.
turn it off.
Gotcha.
All right, calm yourself.
The double ones.
Oh.
She's so
Calm yourself
fit.
down.
I broke it.
Throw another one.
How many do you have left?
Yeah, when he says calm herself, like it makes her swing again. She will literally break it.
MVPC poll is currently running. Please vote on your MVPC for this campaign, or for this session, sorry. Combat has
Really?
ended. One deep gnome comes running up after all this and is just like,
Oh, he didn't get blown up by dynamite? That's
oh
good to
god.
know.
Yeah, it actually, and if you guys want to step into this room, which please do, because I did decorate it, even though we didn't really, it's the room that Thimbleweed's over in.
Yeah.
And you see coming up from like a nearby tunnel is a deep gnome and a very frightening looking 3-armed, 3-legged creature with this really rough hewn skin and just a gaping maw. And you're like, oh shit, danger. And it just kind of stops and stares. And the deep gnome says, oh, and it says a couple words. And this creature stops like suddenly. He's like, what happened here? Who are you? What? He's just like freaking out. He just sees gnome bodies everywhere.
Where have you been through all of this, little fellow?
I was down digging some tunnels trying to get out of here like Gerso said.
This is going to be hard to believe, but an undead witch possessed one of your team members and then extracted the skeletons from your other team members to form an undead army of sorts.
Oh! It must be Tuesday. He is noticeably distraught about this.
I am very sorry for your loss.
I guess I'll go home then. This
This
place was bad news.
this place has nothing to offer you, my friend, except death and destruction. And gruesome transformations as it happens to us.
You note that this room has been very picked over, but the gnome bodies seem to have a lot of loot on them. This guy looks just okay with getting the fuck out of here, if you'll let him get out of here.
The gnome?
Yeah.
Do we have the orb that we came here for? In the first
You do
place?
not. I mentioned in the beginning that...
she grabbed it.
She grabbed it,
didn't
yeah.
Okay. Shoot.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care at this
Well,
point.
do you know about this orb we're seeking?
He says, that sounds kind of familiar. I think Gerso might have found it.
Make a new one for us.
I don't know. I mean, it seemed like just another, big, nice, I don't know, crystal ball or something, but I don't know, she started acting real weird afterwards. Real, bossy and insistent on getting out of here. Exploring more of this place, but we just thought it was too dangerous.
Yes, that was the possessing witch spirit I mentioned earlier.
Ah, shit.
You might want to go home and tell your fellows not to try to come up here again. This place is dangerous.
Yeah, well, I'll do that. Oh, gosh.
Once again, very sorry for your loss.
You guys can loot the gnome bodies. At least he seems fine at just leaving out of here, so
Yeah.
we're welcome to them. And they've got a lot of gems on them. They have 8 10 gold gems. You guys can, I guess, roll on that a bunch of times if you'd like to distribute those. And 6 gems that you think are worth 50 gold a piece. Also find 4 more pieces of raw Chardalyn. Edmund.
Sweet.
You guys can just roll for this on the thing. You find 2 first level spell scrolls and 1 second level spell scroll. Which you can
I'm not
click
sure how
on
to do
those
that.
buttons.
We only have a first level spell scroll thingy.
You just gotta press it twice really fast.
Maybe I need to make
Oh,
that
there's
one.
Oh, no, I see
another
it. I
there's
see it's
another
not in the
macro,
bar
yeah.
yet.
Ooh,
Where's-
eventually we get 50 gold point gems.
You just got some right now.
Click that too many times? What happened?
Yeah, you clicked that way too many
Did.
times.
Whoops.
You got 2 first level spells and 1 second level spell.
Just take the first 2 of each.
Yeah, so take Fairy
Fairy
Fire,
Fire.
Cure Wounds, and Gust of Wind. Thimbleweed, you find another 6 Chardalyn arrows,
Oh.
and on one of the gnome bodies, I've got one of these. I do. You find, you recognize a gem that the one that was possessed by Neslantimir threw originally. An elemental gem. Which you can use an action to break the yellow diamond and summon an earth elemental as if you had cast the Conjure Elemental spell.
Oh.
That's cool.
And the way that works is you are concentrating as if you cast the spell, and as long as you're concentrating, it will obey your commands. If you lose concentration, then you lose control of the creature, but it is not unsummoned, as you literally just saw that kind of happen.
Just kind of does what it wants.
You get one of those.
Okay.
Does anybody want the scrolls?
I mean, I could probably use most of those, I think, as a bard. And they're in my list, I think. I think Fairy Fire is, and I think Cure Wounds. I don't know about Gust of Wind. Look that one up. Gust of Wind a bard spell? It is not. I can't use Gust of Wind. At least, yeah. Not without. I forget what our scroll rules are, but I can't use it naturally. But I'll take the first level 1 ones.
All right, I'll take Gust of Wind.
I will also montage you guys exploring the one room you didn't explore before, which was kind of in that lower right corner. You went north instead of south, which was an armory room, which the only thing that was there is a small spherical device. And when you examine it, you see that it is very clearly missing some kind of power core.
We have, right?
Yes.
Edmund, I remember you pocketing a power core at some point.
Yeah, I have a battery pack.
Better, yeah.
A battery pack.
Can I just put that in?
Yes. And when you do,
Make sure you put it the right way. Positive to positive, negative to negative.
yeah. Let's see. What's the...
Also, I agree, Raymond. Just the next time we're in a city, let's say we sold those gems and just take 76 gold apiece. I don't know when we're gonna do that next, but
I put my stat block. Oh, it's up here. This creature, what you determine is a creature, unfolds from this what was a ball, suddenly unfurls, and you see it kind of has half of it is a torso with a just open, I don't know, hole, and then its arms extract, and you see drills for its little arms, and then it's got 4 legs, and it's still a pretty small, small classified thing. And then you're not sure if it looks, but it kind of like points around with this gaping hole of a head and says, Drillbot online. Designate handlers in common.
Can I just say my name since I put the battery there?
Sure, you can say your name.
Edmund Ulrich.
Does anybody else say anything?
are you waiting for entries? Sure, yes. Varroven Gwynatane Laundry at your service.
Anybody else?
He's contemplating
Tumbleweed.
smashing it.
The Magnificent.
Canonical.
Frey.
I'm making all of you introduce yourselves.
Yeah, you're a robot.
Yep.
Celeste Volitional.
Handlers registered, awaiting commands.
Kill the unbelievers.
Command not recognized. Do you need a list of commands?
Yes.
Commands are as follows. And you acquire Drillbot.
Robot. Okay.
The small metallic creature has been expertly constructed by dwarvish engineers and human mages to assist in mining. It can roll into a spherical ball for safe storage or easier movement. Once rebooted with a power core, it can be programmed to follow the instructions of designated handlers from a list of available commands. In combat, Drillbot rolls its initiative and acts according to its last given command by a handler. In action, you can set the sphere on the ground as it unfurls into a 4-legged small construct with drill arms. If given no commands, it will not move and take the dodge action each round. Drillbot knows the following commands. Only follow one command at a time. Dig, drill, excavate, follow, lamp, move, reemerge, return, and shut down. If the mending spell is cast on it and it has at least 1 hit point remaining, Drillbot regains 2d6 hit points. As a construct, Drillbot can otherwise not be healed through normal healing magic or potions. If Drillbot drops to 0 hit points, it enters emergency shutdown, folds itself back into its spherical form, and remains that way inactive until the next long rest. Afterwards, it restores to full hit points and becomes active once again.
Awesome.
Pretty much my homunculus, but just has extra moves.
Yep. Would you like another creature to command, Edmund?
Yeah. So the big unique part of this one is notice how all of you were designated handlers, so you can technically all give it different commands. It's just on its turn, it will just follow the last command that was given to it.
They teach it new commands.
Does it have the T-1000 chip?
Can it do a learning system?
Cell genocider.
This is how the team falls apart. Excavate. No, I wanted to follow me.
Yeah.
Turn the headlight on.
It's a team building exercise, is what it is.
Why won't you love me?
Learn to love her, bud.
If it comes close to Frey, she will literally try to swing at it with her axe. Like she doesn't want it anywhere near her.
It doesn't seem to have any emotion whatsoever, but it does have some sense of self-preservation. So it probably
otherwise, though, is it just following us around, or do we have to keep it as the ball form?
You can do either one. You can command it to follow, and it'll follow, or you can make it go into ball form and then just haul it around.
Maybe dribbled.
It probably doesn't bounce. It can be dribbled one time. This is not fun at all, Kick.
We should probably shut it down and carry it for now until we wait for the battery.
Right. I mean, it can drill through walls. That seems to be the key piece of functionality of the thing.
Yeah. You all head outside the dig site, assuming you want to leave now.
Dude, I feel like as we're leaving this place, I feel like we're all really glossing over what the fuck just happened.
Yeah. You need a chance to unpack everything.
I know Frey's a hard one to talk to and confront, but at some point the four of us are gonna have to confront her about what the fuck just happened.
Would you like to try?
There were fresh gnome bodies in that.
Oh yeah, no,
encounter.
she's raiding.
Okay.
We'll save it for after we're out of here. Let's just get to a safe place first.
As you all head outside the dig site and approach the trail leading up, the wind is blowing fiercely and you feel a sense of dread all around you. In the distance, you spot piles of snow and shambling corpses moving towards your direction while this blizzard begins to descend. You guys just start hauling up this trail that you came from while these creatures, they seem focused specifically on getting into this facility now. And so you guys can kind of just, I'm montaging this because it's late, but you start hauling up and you might get a few snowballs coming in your direction or some ray blast, you think it's just them seeing, creatures, and you guys just keep going, you're just nothing left in the tank, and you've got, Blist up there on the wagon just honking the horn, getting you guys all to fucking jump in. And as you guys peel away, you see just hordes of these creatures that you, from what Valen said, are minions of the Frostmaiden just descending upon this place. And presumably getting into all these places that they couldn't get into before.
If I take one hit, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Wait, do we know why they're marching in there?
I'll leave that up to you to...
I mean, Valen thought they were after the orb, right? But the orb's gone, so I don't know. I mean, maybe they don't know that, but
you do know that this is the site where they clearly they activated the device. That orb was connected to the lab, and that's what allowed them to find this hidden ancient city under the glacier.
I broke that shit.
Yeah, we broke that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I broke that shit.
There's an axe to it.
Yeah.
But maybe these creatures don't know that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
maybe, yeah.
That's probably what they're looking for, is that map.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you imagine.
So the map was powered by the orb. Is that because the orb is divination magic in it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So either way, the map's not functional at the moment.
Correct.
It's destroyed and it's missing its power source.
Yep.
Okay, I want to do something. I don't know if it's gonna help or not, but
Okay.
because we saw them marching, right?
Yes.
For some reason, I have a spell scroll glyph of warding.
Okay.
So I'm
We
just
just
gonna
picked that
booby
up,
trap.
I think.
Oh, you want to like throw a trap down there?
Yeah, throw a trap at the entrance,
Okay.
and it says that I can decide what triggers the glyph. So I'm gonna say when a creature passes this glyph the second time, it's gonna explode.
Okay.
Basically, they'll all go in, and if someone tries to leave again, it's gonna explode, and maybe it'll cave it in. Who knows?
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Thanks for
Yeah, you
that.
think you hear explosions in the distance as you guys peel away, but I will give you inspiration for doing that. I like that.
Oh, thank you. There goes my glyph.
And you guys make it back onto the world, and we need to do the MVPC because this is going to wrap up our session. However, I also am going to announce that you guys, assuming you return back to town, will level up.
Assume. Ooh.
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Yeah,
Alright.
I know. I honestly, this was a huge discussion amongst folks in the Discord and on the crafting streams on whether to do this. But this was such a big, it can't be a bigger story moment than this. So
Yeah.
I think even though 7 was kind of a very quick one, you guys ended up going up to the big, story place, and I think you deserve a level up after what you just transpired. The other thing I need to know is where you guys are going to go next, so I can try to help prepare for that while we complete the MVPC poll.
Yeah.
We have a tie between Valravn and Frey, so I need a D20 off.
The person who had to talk her down and the person being talked at. Going crazy.
I am not rolling.
Frey, your
well
roll,
at all.
they've been, oh my goodness.
It's real
Wow.
bad. It's
Yeah,
real bad.
it's because your rolls
But-
rolled so bad
but
that you
it's
ended up
good enough.
transforming too. Oh wow,
That's right.
Valravn with a 2.
Yep.
Frey wins it with a 5. All right, roll
That's
on our
right.
MVPC table.
Oh, there you go.
Another
Rolls-
gemstone, yeah,
Yay.
a big one too. I assume you guys are distributing these. I don't know how. I leave that up to you all.
If we're going back
That
to
one's
town, like Edmund said, like we'll just sell them as soon as we get back to town.
Right.
It's
Well,
like
I just
roll.
mean in terms of you're distributing the money and stuff properly. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
I assume your math was right, Raymond. It's 76 apiece from
Yeah.
all those gems.
Okay.
Yeah. So I put that. That's what I put in my character sheet.
So yeah, I'm basically
76
saying you guys probably need to get back to town.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm just gonna go ahead and montage you back to Bryn Shander. We're not gonna worry about anything happening from there, but you feel like all the focus has been put on this dig site now, and you guys are just escaping in the chaos. But you guys can roll into Bryn Shander, and then next time we can do a long rest and a level up. But do tell me where you would like to go next. Your current quests. You've got Dark Duchess, which is the pirate treasure that Spellix told you about. You've got the Lost Spire of Netheril, which is a cryptic clue from Dazan. You've got the Goliaths you can follow up on. And you've recently learned the main quest. Your next path there would be to go to Revel's End, which you can ask somebody about the location, and it is up here. It's near the coast on the north.
Pirate's treasure.
I feel like we've been putting that one off for so long that we got to do that one.
Yeah, you've had it
next,
for a
right?
long time, actually.
Yeah.
Really, ever since you did Korkalob, which was a long time ago.
Yeah, let's do some pirate treasure.
Okay, Dark Duchess next.
My double eye patches.
Sounds like a good plan. All right, I believe that will do it for this week's session of Rime of the Frostmaiden. Thank you to Chris, Heather, Rochelle, Raymond, and Reese for playing. Thank you to all of our wonderful fans for watching. Thank you to the patrons. Shout out to Platinum patrons Joe, Will, Tiny Dancer, Thomas, Adam, Stan, William, I'm Loud, Al, Kyle, Brandon, Genocider, David, Jammin, Clam, Seth, Nebula99, Eclectic, and Role Player Roll. And gold patrons RPG, Peppercrafts, Pretty Boy, and Yuma, Marcus, Dead Lizard, Lounge, Sam, Lumpy Spuds, Jerome, Nathan, Fastica, Tortoise, James, and Lassair. Thank you all very much for your support. Live streaming our D&D adventures every week, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
I'll start the combat music again. We've heard the combat music the entire time. sing a song of praise. Huge explosion, then spraying a potion and thimble raised, and it seemed the day was saved. Did Frey just change? That is magic. Magic.